So good morning, traders. I'm gonna try to keep my head out the way, but I'm going to show to you guys today how I kind of go by setting up my 15-minute ORB setup. And like I said, these are my stocks that I like to use right here: Palantir, Nvidia, QQQ, SPY, Tesla, all in this area right here, as you can see. I like to also make sure that while I'm in while I'm in Webull, that I have my account open, because sometimes I'll try to put in an order and the account is not actually open for me to use it. So you got to put your code and everything in, so it's in. And of course, you can see my profit and loss there, so don't worry about that there. I don't really care. I like to show you that I'm growing a small account. Okay, so now it's about 9:41 in the market, and we want to start setting this up. You see the market is looking good for these stocks, are kind of green here. So what I like to do is I have a red for the bottom and I have a bluish greenish for the top, and I'll just go through all of my stocks and set this up. Now for like Palantir, I'm trying to learn how to use a gray box to see if I like this style or not, but I'm not sure. Something I'm experimenting with, but same thing. You got the bottom of the range, top of the range, and I go through all of these stocks and I do the same thing. This is how I set this up every morning. It doesn't change. And as you can see, the yellow are previous day highs and lows. And like I said, it don't matter. I go to all stocks and set it up the same way. We'll find the top of the range, bottom of the range. We'll go through and just get it all locked in. So that way we'll know what's going on when the time comes as far as it's gonna break. Now this looks very interesting right here on the SPY for me because of where it's at. See this box right here? As you can see, everything is kind of sitting at the same level. So if we break this, could have a massive breakout. You got previous day high here, and you have the ORB range right there too. So if that breaks out, bounces and retests, the 9 is there we wanted that, good volume, that's a good one to take, because there's not a lot of overhead on this for me, This is just the way I look at it. So Tesla kind of broke out a range again. So this is a wide range right here. Don't know how. So in a nutshell, that's just typically how I set it up every morning. I do this every morning, 5 days a week. It doesn't really change, it's pretty basic. And maybe one day we'll sit in here and we'll actually watch me trade something like this. But for now, I just wanted to come on and show you guys how this works. And happy trading, traders. So welcome back, traders. I hope my hair's not in the way. But I wanted to show you the ORB setup in action. Here's where I got in the trade at, right in this area right here. And this is what happened. I was able to catch this move to the top of this candle, and look, I ain't gonna lie, y'all, I got scared and I got out. But as you can see what happens, and if I probably would have stayed in the trade if I could figure out how to get my sliding stop loss to work again, but I don't know why. For some reason it won't do it. But like I said, let's see if I can pull my tool out real quick. All right, what I'm looking for. Give me 1 second. This is where I got in the trade at, right there. Oops. That's where I got in. Excuse that old sloppy stuff right there. Let me see if I can make it brighter for you guys. Boom. Let's make it a little thicker. That's where I got in, right there. And here's where I got out, like right about here. Now, as you can see, I did take 2 trades today. The first trade was this red candle here. I was going to go off the retest of this line, and the 9 was actually up here too. It's just that when price broke back through, that's what ended up to be. So what made me get back in the trade the second time was the fact that I seen this tweezer bottom. I seen this green high intensity candle right here, bigger than the last ones. It broke above. We had a retest with the 9 sitting there. I took it, rolled it up to this blue line. So this ORB does work. It just takes time. But now I got to go run outside and cut some grass. Catch you next time. You're now rocking with the Break Even Trader.